Hey Capricorn, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of October 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say hello and welcome because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my tie-dye tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Capricorn, with a Halloween Oracle card. All right, so Capricorn, don't be afraid to start over. That's the message that I'm getting. And why? Because I see that Tower card. And whenever I see that Tower card, it usually means there's something that needs to be reevaluated or done over. And because we're talking about money, there may be some things that you need to do as it relates to you, maybe changing a system that may not be working, or maybe re-evaluating your goals and starting from scratch. All right, here's the thing. Everybody's going to be on board when you do this. All right, so and the reason why I say this, because we got the Two of Cups. Now, this could be your partner, your spouse, your significant other, but it can also just be your family. This means you're getting the support to do whatever you need to do, however that starting over looks. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, she's all about sensitivity. So I do believe your feelings have been on high alert, but that's okay. That's okay. We're allowed to feel whatever it is that we feel. And sometimes our feelings kind of take care of us, in the sense that when we feel a certain type of way, we don't get caught up, or we don't allow ourselves to get caught up with things that may not necessarily be in our best interest. And that's what I'm picking up with that card. All right, so it's time for you to reevaluate what's going on with your finances, because something is not working here. Something is not doing what you need it to do. But the thing is once you make those changes, once you make those shifts, you not only get support, but you get a lot of clarity, and things start turning around very, very quickly for you. All right, things really start shifting. It's like, wow, how did this happen so fast? All right, so you can turn your situation around. You don't have to feel like you're stuck or trapped, or feeling like you don't have whatever it is that you need, because if you don't have it right now, you will attract it, or you will find it, or it will be given to you. All right, so again, we're talking about money. Your feelings are totally fine, but there's something that's not working, and that needs your attention, and it looks like you are going to get a lot of support in making those changes. All right, so the first week in October is really good for you, Capricorn. It really, really is, because it brings you a lot of clarity. It brings you answers. It brings you, a sense of relief, in that now you feel like you have focus. Now you feel like you have, I want to say, a destination. You're not just kind of floundering around. You're actually doing everything that you need to do. All right, Capricorn, let's continue on. All right, so we got the Six of Pentacles. Be careful not to give away too much. Now, because we're talking about money, make sure, I'm getting donation here. Somebody hounding you for a donation, Capricorn? Keep saying no. That's what I'm getting with this card. Keep saying no. Because you know how some people are very persistent and they think they'll just wear you down? We don't want that. And I feel like there's something unsavory about this person's constant asking for a donation for whatever. All right. Next up, we do have the Six of Swords. Now, a lot of the signs have been getting this. You're going to need to be flexible in your travel plans, because things are going to go kind of awry. Things are going to be kind of, changing, fluctuating. Maybe things get delayed. Maybe things get postponed, whatever. But like I said, a lot of the signs have been getting this card, and this is telling me to tell you, be flexible in any type of upcoming travel plans you may have. The Sun card is one of the most positive cards, or it is the most positive card in the deck. Doesn't matter how it shows up in my readings, it's always positive. If it's in the reverse though, maybe just to a lesser degree, but this means that you will find success with whatever it is you're doing to make money. More money is on the way. More opportunities are on the way. And the other thing I'm getting to is you are doing the work, but it's not gonna last long. All right, you've paid the dues, and pretty soon you're gonna hear back that you're reaping the rewards of whatever it is that you've built. All right, so there's a time, you know how they say there's a time to reap and a time to sow. So you've been building, you've been in the building phase for a while, and you're gonna get something good out of that phase. Now, this may not necessarily equate to boatloads of cash coming in, but it does mean more opportunity, and it could mean boatloads of cash coming in. All right, because this is always good news. Whenever we see that page, especially the Page of Wands in the upright position, it's good news as it relates to your work, your business, your career, whatever it is you do to pay the bills. All right, so let's continue on, Capricorn, and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of October, 2024. All right, so again, you've got really good positive cards here. 9 of Cups, whatever you want is definitely on its way to you. You just need to stay persistent, all right? And you have to be disciplined. That's the word that I'm getting, disciplined. All right, the Queen of Pentacles means it's time for you to invest in something. Now, this could be typical investments, yes. But remember, she doesn't do anything that could cause her to suffer a great loss. All right, so be very, very adamant about what it is that you are investing in and make sure it's something you fully understand. Why? Because we got that King of Pentacles next, and whenever we see him, he's always telling us to be on high alert as it relates to financial literacy and financial education. When he shows up in the reverse, it means that there's something you still don't know, or maybe something you don't fully understand, or you don't know what you don't know. All right. Next, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, this means it's time to start saving more. Whenever I see him, he's telling us we need to really get on some type of savings plan. Even if you can only save $1 a day or $1 a week, that is better than nothing, because what happens is it's the momentum and it's the energetic shift that happens when you start saving consistently. All right. It really does unlock a lot of abundance for you by being a, diligent saver. 7 of Pentacles means that it is time for you to consider doing something else that could be profitable for you. Now, I'm not saying, quit your job, but this tells me that you're looking for fulfillment and opportunities elsewhere, and it may be time to really start entertaining those options, right? So if you're thinking about doing something different as it relates to work or a business, the second half of October is a good time for you to research that more and see possibilities of what you could make happen. Now, for some of you, this will be a business. For some of you, this will be changing jobs or maybe changing industries or something like that. Finally, we do have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is a card about having fun, being lighthearted. When it shows up in the reverse, it means that 2 things. Either someone from your past is showing up and it's not necessarily a really good reconnection, but it also means that you need to have more fun and you need to relax more and you need to enjoy life more. Now, I know sometimes when we're stressed about bills, work, or whatever the case may be, it's really hard to do that. But the second half of October, Capricorn, is a good time for you to figure out how you can have some more fun, okay? All right, so we've got a lot of cards doing what they do. Let's see. All right, Capricorn. High Priestess. You need to trust your gut on financial decisions. This is saying that you're not quite there yet. And it takes practice to learn how to trust yourself when you are trying to make certain decisions about money, work, business. We also have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about breakthroughs. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Interesting, 2 aces. This is the beginning of a breakthrough. This is the beginning of growth and expansion. both of those cards indicate success, all right, especially with whatever endeavor you are taking on. So as it relates to money, a lot of you are going to start seeing a lot of success with whatever it is you're trying to do towards the end of October. All right, because we have breakthroughs coming through. This Ace of Wands sometimes literally means cash in hand, somebody paying you cash, maybe you finding cash, maybe you winning cash. Any of those or all of those are possible, and probably you're going to see something along those lines at the end of the month. We also have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords in the reverse means it's time for you to be proactive. It's not about stepping back, but it's about stepping up. What can you do to 2x, 5x, 10x your income right now? There's something you can do. There could be just a little tweak or a little shift that you need to make in order to double, triple, or like I said, even 10x your income. Now, it may not happen overnight, but it is entirely possible. Maybe we can figure out a way to scale what we're already doing, or maybe we can do what we do in a bigger way. Right? Or maybe we can go somewhere where we're going to get paid and compensated more for what we're doing. You know, there's multiple options there. Finally, we do have that Four of Wands in the reverse. This means that things could feel a little unstable towards the end of the month. Again, a lot of the signs have been getting this. I think it's because we're kind of moving into a new season, right? We're moving into quarter 4. We're also moving into fall. We're kind of already there, depending on depending on when you're watching this video. But things are going to temporarily feel a little out of sorts. But remember, don't take that as an indicator that something's wrong. Sometimes things need to fall into place, right? And so things may feel a little chaotic, but it doesn't mean that you're not on the right path. Nothing really ever is a straight line, especially when it comes to success, especially when it comes to, you know, making a lot of money. It doesn't really just kind of happen. You don't go from 0 to 100 in just one swoop. So understand that and be okay with things kind of being a little all over the place. You know, it doesn't mean you're not going to get what you want. All right, Capricorn, so let's take a look. You've got, you need to kind of reevaluate some things, but you're going to get the support you need and things are going to turn around quickly. Be flexible on your travel plans. You're doing all the right work. Good news is coming as it relates to work. Again, more success towards the end of the month. And you also may want to consider studying or learning something to help your money grow. I think that's going to really be key here. You need to figure out what is going to work for me. What is my secret formula? What is my secret sauce as it relates to me growing the money that I have and to making it more or making it more consistent even. All right, so you've got a really good month, Capricorn. Lots of things happening, lots of things working in your favor. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Halloween oracle card. So you got the card of Owl. Wise seeing, wise action. Wise seeing, wise action. Yes. I feel like this definitely reflects your reading. A lot of the things we talked about today, especially like with this Four of Swords, where we talked about taking diligent action, being proactive. All right. So there you go, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them in the comment section below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.